think I told you that I was going to build a de-rusting tank with my battery charger and see how it works on some of these really rusty parts. This is way cheaper than the Evapor Rust, and of course you can get some pretty big pieces in this. So this is what I'm doing, and I got the battery charger hooked up to it. And it's been going some of the afternoon. I'm probably gonna let it go overnight. But yeah, this is how it's going. So today I made yesterday I made a bath, electrolysis rust removal system, and today I'm going to take that off and see how well these parts came out. So that should be pretty exciting, right? I've got the gear shift knob and a bunch of extra things I've got to take out of there and put into, I guess you've got to wash them after this. So we're going to go do that. We're going to brush them off, but here we are coming out, and you can see that I've got them. I mean, like, that gear shift was pretty rusted, and the pedals and everything were pretty rusted. Those two pieces there were off the bed. They were the worst. So I'm going to go scrub them up and dry them off and hit them with some after blast or rust preventative and see what we can get. And I'll get back with you in a second. Right. So I had them in the electrolytic rust removal solution overnight, and as you can see, I think they came out pretty perfect. The pedal system here was completely coated in rust. I got a really good wire wrap on it. Same with this piece on the frame. This was the rustiest piece on the truck that I could find, and I did it as sort of a test. And I had to clean them up with a wire brush when I got done, got to pull them out of the truck. But you can see how I think this came out. This piece was just looped in. It was in the same batch, and there's less rust on it, but it really did not do as good a job. So I think I didn't have a good connection on this one. So this one's going to go back in the solution for another 24 hours, and I'll put some other stuff in with it. But overall, I'm really happy with how this method of taking the rust off of these things worked out. It really worked good, and a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is the Evapor Rust, or one of those other products that they make, navel jelly or whatever, to take the rust off. I've got to work out some of the bugs, maybe do each piece individually next time. But yeah, this came out better than I could have hoped. So these were all completely crusted over with rust, and now they're good to go. I have coated them with like a afterblast, a phosphoric acid solution of some sort, so that they don't re-rust or flash rust on me. There's some products out there that are designed to protect you against that. But yeah, that's how those came out. So we're getting some of the rust off this whole thing. So I got this piece ready to go back in. I've got it better connected to the copper wire for soaking in the solution. And I'm going to try this other piece as a test out. It's one of the rustiest pieces I could find. And so we're just going to do a test and see what happens. So about 24 hours from now, I'll probably have another video. So people are going to ask, what do you use in the water solution to make the electrolyte solution? You just get some of this washing soda, and you hook the battery positive side of your battery charger to like an attract and a positive piece of metal in the solution down the bottom that you don't care about, and the stuff that you want to take the rust off of, you hook on the negative side. I've been told that it also works, or it does not work, if you use one of the new battery chargers. And it's important that if you're going to make one of these tubs, that the positive piece of metal and the negative piece of metal can't touch in the water, and that's all there is to it. So I just re-plugged it in, and you can see that it's windy out tonight, but it's starting to bubble and do its thing. So we're going to give this a couple of hours and see what happens.